and it was an opportunity that came to me, so I jumped on it. I'm very happy and grateful for 2, but this record is definitely more mature than that record for sure.
Yes. The title track from the new album, We Are the Chosen, I think it's an absolutely heavy metal hymn. It sounds so massive again, so cool, and it has an amazing video clip with it. So can you tell us something about that video clip? Because the location is amazing, and I saw a video with a sloth.
Yes, well, it's Brazil. It was all the forests of Brazil. It was Casa de Visio, I think. It's like a resort there, and Vinny knew the people, and it was off season, so they let us film there. And then the broken down building was another part of Brazil, and it was an old slave hospice. So the places were just magical, and we just waited till the sun went down. And, I haven't done a video since For Those Who Dare. So we did it with Walter Andrade, I think his name is. We just call him Walter, the filmmaker. And it was just the 3 of us, and we just went out there and killed it. He just kind of came up with this concept of, making it look like the demon, the species was after me, and it came to me and handed me the sword. It was actually there to praise. Yeah, we had so much fun. We shot it in like 4 days. Yeah.
4 days.
You can see it was pouring. There are parts of it where it was pouring. I mean, it was so much fun.
So much fun, yeah. And and how is the sloth doing?
I was up in a tower and I looked at it and I thought it was a dead animal. That's why I ran across the street. And then I was like, oh my God. And I guess you don't see sloths very often. You know that they're there, but Vinny's in his 30s. And I think he said he saw one once. So it was a real good luck. It was a good luck charm for me.
Yeah, well, because they only come out of the streets, out of the trees when they have to go to the bathroom. So
and he was just there at the right time, and you see the way he was looking at us, like, what the hell? It was beautiful. It was the first day of shooting, so it was great.
Yeah. So or maybe he's on his way to the record store to buy the new record fabs, right?
I know. I should have handed him a CD, right?
Yeah. So We Are the Chosen. Lyrically, it's about the heavy metal scene, or about us, or can you tell something about the song itself?
Yeah, We Are the Chosen is the metal family. That's who we are. It's a life that we lead. We're the underdogs. We're misunderstood. We get a lot of crap. But then we have the core, Mm-hmm. And when we lost Ronnie, I just kind of felt like I was one of the messengers that wanted to carry on the torch, as they say, I mean, it's all, we're the chosen. It's no big, deep biblical thing. It's just the metal family. We're the metal family.
Yes. So the new album, is it also a hymn for Ronnie James Dio?
Of course, I dedicate everything to him. Yeah. Hallowed Ground I wrote specifically for him, but he was such an influence on me personally and musically that whenever I get the opportunity to do music, I mean, I just feel I owe it to him. I mean, he's my musical reason. So yeah, I still hear a lot of his advice. So I do it for him. He was such an influence on me.
Yes.
And many of us.
True. Yeah. We have seen him a couple of times live, and he's the
amazing. Yeah. Amazing. Yeah.
The little man with the big voice, amazing. Yeah. But
I know he's so tiny.
Yeah.
Small and mighty.
Small and mighty. And what are your best memories of Ronnie James Dio?
Probably the first time that I ended up on his bus, and it was back in the 80s when Rude Girl had our little cassette demo. Mm-hmm. And I walked onto the bus and it was playing, and I was so insecure and so scared. And he was going, who's this? Who's this? And that's when I first met him, and I was really scared and shaking and didn't know what to say. And I'm sure I was just like a blithering idiot, but he just really impressed me. And he was always just open to me about my vocals and stuff. And yeah, I always remember that time. I just needed to get off the bus. I was so nervous. I thought I was going to throw up. I just needed to get away.
Yeah, but
that was probably 83, right? 82, 83, yeah.
83, that was my year of birth, actually.
Yeah. Vinny's too.
Oh, yeah, really? Yeah. So can you imagine? Yeah. Yes, as Ronnie Deel is a big influence of yours. What are your other musical heroes or influences?
Well, I always just said Dio, Dickinson, and Tate. I always gravitated toward men, their strength and their testosterone. So Dio, Dickinson, and Tate. Jeff Tate I've known for years also. Dickinson I've never had the pleasure of getting near. But I think they're all very different, very powerful. So I would just listen to their techniques, and when I would see them live, they had such a sense of strength that I just wanted to strive for, So those three guys, D&T, Dio Dickinson and Tate.
Okay, so that's cool.
And any female influences?
When I was really, really young, someone turned me onto a Heart record, I think when I was in 8th grade, and I can remember going, Mother of God. And then I would listen to the way she did Zeppelin. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Annie Wilson definitely snuck into my psyche when I was very young, yes.
That's awesome, yeah. So We Are the Chosen. You're not actually the only ones on the record, you and Vinny. Can you tell us about the other musicians?
Vinny did all the guitars, the bass and guitars. I used Braulio Drummond, who did the drums, and he was part of my touring band from Brazil.
Okay.
And then Douglas Panella from Brazil did all the orchestration. So we just kept it to Vinny and I. We ran the whole show for sure.
Okay, that's cool, yeah. Okay. So, Theo, go.
This record I think it's much more personal because you did it all. You made the whole album yourself. Was it?
Yes.
Did you get very tense the moment it released? Is it releasing?
No, I waited so long for that damn record to come out. We finished it in December of 21. So of 21. No, it just took us months. But no. I knew that it was a good record. I know that it's the best stuff that I've done. And again, since I was there from the beginning, I just wanted to get it out and share it with everyone. And like I've said, I was pretty much like Ozzy. I would walk in for Chastain, do my parts, and go home. I was never part of the mixing or the editing. I was never part of the final steps. So this was a really big deal, and I learned a lot for sure. Yeah. I will always do it this way from now on. You can't get me out of the studio now. I'm not leaving till it's mixed.
Oh God, here we go.
and did you follow the press, how they react on your album?
Oh yeah, SPV sends me my updates every day. It's amazing. The videos doing it's the biggest thing I've ever had, but I've never really been on a major label before, so you can definitely tell the difference. I mean, it's all over the world. The press is insane. Now I'm working on getting on the road next year.
Yes, because that's actually my next question, because we're dying to see you live on stage again, and the new songs are absolutely made to be played live on stage. So
I'm working on it. It's a rough time to be on the road because all the agents are catching up from COVID, all those shows that they have to redo, all the insurance money that they have to pay. So I'm talking to some people. I don't have any steady dates yet, but I will be out there. That's my goal. And I'm talking to a few people daily. So I'll be out there.
That's good.
Okay. And also in Europe?
Oh, absolutely. Europe's where I belong. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
very good.
Of course, the Netherlands, because have you actually been in the Netherlands before? Because I can't remember when Chastain or something was here.
I don't, and I'm so bad about where I've been, but I've never been to the Netherlands. No, I know that.
So you have to be here to a 10-date tour, actually.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And when you do get booked for tours now, it's such a constant. They send you everywhere, and you're playing every night. So believe me, I'll get out there.
And
very good.
And when you come here, we're standing front row, Leather.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, we will.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That'd
be great. I look forward to meeting you for sure.
That's awesome. So the next year it's going to be hopefully all about live shows.
Yeah, absolutely. That's all I want to do during the whole recording and writing of this record. I was just saying to Vinny, I just want to tour. Yeah. So think positive for me every day. Leather wants to tour.
We will.